What if I told you that history itself, the blind acceptance of traditional narratives, the development of history was not limited to Greece alone? Many other civilizations also made important contributions. In China, history was written by official court historians who carefully recorded events in chronological order. These records were detailed and accurate, with historians like Sima Qian setting high standards for historical documentation. In India, historical thinking appeared in texts known as itihasa, which blended history with moral, cultural, and religious lessons. Rather than focusing strictly on dates, Indian traditions emphasized values and ethics. In the Muslim world, history reached a new level of depth and accuracy. Muslim historians treated history as a serious field of knowledge. Scholars such as al-Tabari produced detailed chronological histories, while others went beyond narration and began analyzing causes. These diverse traditions helped expand history from simple recording into a richer and more meaningful discipline. Ibn Khaldun, a 14th century Muslim scholar, brought a revolutionary change to the study of history. He believed that history should not only record events, but also explain why they happened. According to Ibn Khaldun, societies rise and fall due to clear factors such as economic conditions, social organization, political power, and human behavior. He introduced the idea that history follows certain laws, just like the natural sciences. Ibn Khaldun strongly criticized historians who blindly accepted reports without verification. He argued that historians must examine sources carefully, reject false stories, and analyze causes logically. His famous book, Muqaddimah, laid the foundations of scientific history and sociology. Because of his analytical approach and emphasis on evidence, Ibn Khaldun is widely regarded as the founder of scientific history and the father of sociology, marking a major turning point in historical thought. With time, history evolved from simple narration into a disciplined and scientific field of study. Historians began to realize that recording events was not enough. They needed to verify facts and analyze evidence. As a result, history adopted scientific methods. Modern historians rely on multiple sources such as archaeology, inscriptions, coins, official documents, and manuscripts to reconstruct the past. Cross-verification became essential, meaning no claim is accepted without supporting evidence. Historians also learned to question bias, both in sources and in themselves. Objectivity, critical thinking, and evidence-based analysis became core principles of historical study. This transformation helped separate myths from facts and legends from reality. History was no longer about praising rulers or repeating stories. It became an intellectual investigation aimed at understanding human actions and social change through reliable and verifiable evidence. In the modern era, history is no longer limited to the stories of kings, wars, and empires. Historians now study the lives of common people, social structures, culture, economy, science, and daily life. Women, workers, and marginalized groups have become an important part of historical research. This broader approach helps create a more complete picture of the past. Today, history is understood as the study of human experience over time, rather than a record of powerful individuals alone. By examining different perspectives and sources, modern history aims to explain how societies function, change, and influence the world we live in today. History is important because it helps us understand who we are and where we come from. By studying the past, we learn how societies were formed, how civilizations rose and fell, and how human decisions shaped the modern world. History allows us to identify patterns in politics, economics, and culture, helping us better understand current events. It also teaches us valuable lessons by showing the consequences of past mistakes and successes. Through history, we develop critical thinking by analyzing evidence, questioning sources, and recognizing bias. History strengthens a sense of identity and continuity, connecting individuals to their culture and heritage. As many historians say, history does not repeat itself exactly, but it often rhymes. Understanding history enables us to make wiser choices in the present and future by learning from human experience over time. The journey of history shows how human understanding of the past has evolved over time. The past itself is permanent, but history is created by humans through records, interpretation, and analysis. History began when writing was invented, allowing events to be preserved beyond memory. At first, history was simple storytelling focused on rulers and victories. Gradually, thinkers like Herodotus introduced inquiry, and scholars such as Ibn Khaldun transformed history into an analytical and scientific discipline. Today, history continues to grow as new evidence is discovered and new perspectives are explored. It helps us understand humanity, society, and change over time. History is not only about remembering what happened, it is about learning why it happened and how it shaped the present. By studying history, we gain wisdom, awareness, and a deeper understanding of the human experience.